Joined to save a lot of money. The typical family saves about $500.
Hey, welcome to Facebook, folks.
Stuart saved even more.
When we first joined MediShare, we were immediately going from a little over $1,600 a month down to $460 basically a month.
So that's wonderful, but then his wife needed emergency surgery, and the bills added up to $160,000.
So we were seeing the bills coming in, and then the bills were being paid. Portions were being shared, and the end result of this is this bill was taken care of.
Yes, MediShare works, and it's so easy to get your questions answered too, so why not? You can call right now, 844-41-BIBLE. That's 844-41-BIBLE, 844-41-BIBLE.
Your responsibilities as an owner, executive, regional, or local manager in the multifamily apartment industry are endless. From overseeing the rental units to the concerns and issues of residents, you deal with problems every day. Avoid the pitfalls that occur in the multifamily industry on Multifamily Matters with Paul Marks. Paul and his guest will discuss topics that range from working better with your residents to cutting-edge methods to increase your property's market value. Multifamily Matters, because multifamily matters. Fridays at 10 on KTEK.
Now, there's a place where all your Christian programs reside. All the best Christian radio stations live there. Find your local Christian station or look for one farther away that plays the program you like. ChristianRadio.com not only links you to the best Christian radio stations in America, like this one, but also podcasts of great uplifting content designed to grow your faith. Find us now and download the app on either Apple or Android devices. It's the difference maker in your daily walk. ChristianRadio.com.
The following program, paid for by Right Path Real Estate, does not necessarily represent the views or opinions of the staff, management, or ownership of this station. It's time to get on the right path with Right Path Real Estate Radio with Tom Perry. Get the answer to your question that's keeping you from taking action and succeeding today.
Hey, can I go grab something real quick? I'm just messing. I'm just messing with you. That's funny.
Get ready. The guy that will put your fears behind you is on the air now. Taking calls at 713-785-1817. Toll free 877-881-0271.
Hey, good morning, Daniel.
Now here's your host, Tom Perry.
Hot mics.
Hey, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Right Path Real Estate Radio. Our call-in number is 713-785-1817. This morning we're going to have a conversation about money because we're going to have JB Funding, then Quest IRA, then Jet Lending on the show. So I want to get right to the phone line, calling in from, I think you're in Cali still, right, Robert? Robert, welcome to the show. Robert,
I'm on the East Coast.
You're on the East Coast right now. So Robert Orfino with JB Fund Services. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you, Tom?
I'm doing great. So you'll be in Houston shortly, right? Moving to Houston because this is where the action is.
I will be Houston, and it'll be my home, absolutely.
Yeah, fantastic. So I was riding back caught a 6 a.m. flight, woke up this morning in Dallas at 4:15, got showered, got to the airport, got on the plane, flew in, sit next to a guy who's got a PhD in psychology. Super nice guy. Works for a private school system. Don't want to give too much of his personal details, but, he goes, hey, what do you do? Like, just being friendly, right? What do you do? I'm asking. And he also went to A&M, got his master's and PhD in psychology from A&M, and me being an Aggie also, striking up a conversation, that instant bond. And what you realize is here's a guy that's done well in the system, right? Being a good employee. Always kind of had, should I be an entrepreneur? Should I be an employee? And, he's saving money. And he's like, man, this whole entrepreneurial thing, it's intriguing to me. I've always kind of been intrigued by it. But, I'd really feel more comfortable just investing my money. So is there a way to do that? And I said, you ought to listen to the show today because JB Fund Services is going to be on there. So what would you say to a guy that just wants to invest his money?
Yeah, we absolutely have a program that will fit very, very well in that scenario. I would let them know that we do all the due diligence, and we've lined up a lot of the hurdles and have knocked them down. We do the due diligence. We've gone through all the legal requirements that are necessary, and we put out a product out there that pays 9% or better on his money. and he should feel very, very secure that he can get into the real estate market. And Houston is the number one market in the country. He can get into the number one market in the country for investors passively, right? Which is the key. And I'm sure you're going to talk to Quest IRA in a few minutes about passive investments. But this is the program that we've put out. It's the Distressed Asset Real Estate Fund for Houston, and we're finding properties and we're finding investors and flippers that want to do some development inside those communities that were hurt by the flood, and build new houses or renovate houses, and we're able to provide the gap funding for them based on our investor dollars. So it's very, very exciting for us to get into the marketplace and to work with.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. You got me, Tom?
Yeah, I got you. Absolutely, yeah. So what was the idea behind the DARE Fund when it first got started? How did the brainchild of DARE come up?
Well, I was a contractor for about 250 flips, and as a contractor, you're always having cash flow problems. You're always putting your cash into the next job, into the next job, and next job. And when you try and do flips, you gotta come up with a lot of money, a lot more money than most people think, to get the flip going. And so that was my hurdle as a contractor when I was doing flips myself. And so I just looked at it and I said, I can't be the only person who needs this money. And so we created a fund where we would work with contractors and agents and people that want to start flipping houses, and able to deliver to them the gap funding. So it's a true 100% funding program. We talk about that a lot. It's the down payment for the contractor. It's the taxes. It's the carry cost. It's the 10% down for the lender. And so in those scenarios, we are able to bring the dollars to the table and help those flippers get the properties and obviously help those neighborhoods. If I had that, 7 years ago, I quite honestly, I probably wouldn't be on the phone right now. This is what the flipper needs, especially the folks that are experienced that just don't have the cash on hand to do the deals. And so the motivation was, if I need it, there must be other people that need it. And so we developed this program.
Got it. So I was in Dallas last night at there's a big event happens the third Wednesday of every month, the Super Investor Real Estate Meeting. It's the third Wednesday of the month in Houston at the Redneck Country Club. I think we're a huge part of that. We're creating that same event up in Dallas. And over again, I get people ask me, well, how much money do I need to get started in real estate? And how would you answer a brand new investor that? How much money do they need to get started?
As an investor?
Yes.
The minimum investment for us is $25,000. We are looking for accredited investors, so that's folks that earn $200,000 in their household as a single earner, or $300,000 as a family, or have $1 million in assets, not including their primary residence. So if they fit that criteria, then we're able to bring them in for as little as $25,000 to start working with DARE.
Okay, so a minimum of $25,000. Is there a maximum you can put in?
Yeah, there is. It's about $400,000 because after a certain amount of money, then they have to have more requirements and more background checks and more reporting to the SEC.
Okay. So what's the easiest way to get started investing with the DARE Fund?
The easiest way is just to go to jbfundservices.com, go onto the website, reach out to contact us, and someone will reach out to you and just go over the details. We use a lot of third-party verification, a lot of third-party, our legal and our accounting and all our SEC requirements are through third parties that we use. So we'll have to hook you up with the right person to make sure that you are accredited. Once you're clear on being accredited, then we can get your money in and start investing.
Yeah, fantastic. So what's the time frame like from the time that I want to get started? Because sometimes I may have my money deployed other places, and might take a few days or weeks in order to move money around, things like that. How much time should I allow to be able to redeploy the funds?
It's going to take a little bit of time. So the background check can take anywhere as quickly as like 5 days when we talk about the accreditation, up to 2 weeks. And then from there, It'll take probably another week to get through escrow. So there is a process, depending on if you're investing out of a self-directed or a solo 401k. Then we have to deal with, obviously, folks like Quest in order to go through their paperwork and their requirements and their reporting to the IRS and to the oversight that they have to go through. So there's a lot of steps along the way. It doesn't happen in a day or two because we're following all the laws, we're following all the regulations, and because of that, we just have to make sure that we are compliant each step of the way.
Yeah, compliance is an important factor in investments like this, right?
Yes.
So,
yeah, and things happen, and we have a legal team behind us, we have an accounting team behind us. Even in some scenarios, we have to make sure that we're doing everything that we're supposed to be doing. Nothing moves as fast as we'd wish it to move. We work with different states, we work with the federal government. All of them have their own time frame, which they do things, and so it takes time, but we have to do that to make sure that we're in compliance and we're doing the right thing with people's money.
So what would you say to an investor that's, perhaps not in Houston wanting to put money into the DARE fund? Why is Houston such a great place to invest?
Oh, it's the best market in the country. There is a number of factors in Houston. One, we know that the economy in Houston is diversified. It's not all energy-based these days. There's absolutely larger industries now moving in, which are bringing new jobs, which means there's a demand for housing. The flood obviously took out a lot of houses, both physically from the water and also economically from the jobs that were lost. And so we have a window of about 18 to 24 months where we feel that's the best market in the country, and because of that, we can absolutely jump in and basically help the community rebuild some of these houses, do the renovations, and ride that wave up.
2 minutes.
Right? So it is absolutely growth. There's a lot of equity coming into these properties. The market's going up. And again, we think it's probably an 18-month to 24-month run.
Yeah, this same guy that I was next to on the plane this morning, he also asked me, he goes, well, what do you think about Detroit? And I go, I don't know why anybody would want to be investing in Detroit when you have an opportunity to invest in Houston. It's like Texas, you start off with the fact that Texas is a very, business-friendly state. And you look at how many jobs are coming into Texas. And, Dr. Dotzauer shared the last time he spoke at the Redneck Country Club that when foreign money is coming to the U.S., that 40 cents out of every dollar is coming into Texas. There's so many financial dollars being invested in the state of Texas that brings good schools, good jobs, right? And if you have good schools, good jobs, people need a place to live because people are going to want to move where the schools are good and where the jobs are good.
1 minute.
And if you're, if you're in the housing business, that's a great place to be.
We looked hard at Detroit. We absolutely did our due diligence on Detroit, and it came down to the city government, to be honest with you. We felt like they still had another 5 to 6 years of
a tough road to sled, right? Yeah. He asked me about Detroit, and he also asked about Puerto Rico, and I've got, once they get the electricity problem solved, maybe, yeah, anyhow. Well, okay, so it's Robert Rufino with JB Fund Services. That's jbfundservices.com, 1-800-901-0809. That's 1-800-901-0809. Give him a call. Thanks for being on the show, Robert.
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Mike's off.
All right.
Are small returns getting in the way of your retirement plans? Why settle for mediocre results? There's a better place to invest. The experts agree. Single-family real estate is one of the best investments you can make. Find out how JB Fund Services offers a 9% preferred return and up to a 13% waterfall.
I'm going to go grab a
Call
water
us
real
today
quick.
at
I'll be right back.
281-915-0906 or visit our website, jbfundservices.com. That's 281-915-0906. This investment is offered to accredited investors.
You found or inherited a great investment property. Problem is, you don't know how much it's worth, or more importantly, what to do to maximize your investment while mitigating risk. This is exactly why we started Next Gen Appraisals. Next Gen is a group of appraisers specializing in investment real estate. We understand that investors aren't just looking for a number of what their property is worth, but a comprehensive analysis of the market. Give Next Gen a call at 346-9911 or check us out online at nextgenappraisals.com.
Are you looking for an investor-friendly general contractor for your investment property? Then call Fast Track Remodeling at 832-742-9992 or reach us on the web at fasttrackremodeling.com.
Fast Track Remodeling specializes in turnkey remodeling of single-family investment properties, whether it's a flip, rehab, or a rental rehab. No more managing it yourself. No more doing the work yourself. Fast Track Remodeling really does manage it all.
So give us a call today at 832-742-9992.
Selecting a foundation company and their product for repair is a lot like a game of chance. You simply don't know what you're going to get. The foundation repair industry as a whole doesn't carry a license, nor is it regulated. However, Foundation Check utilizes professional engineers to review all of our files to give you the best foundation analysis in today's market. Remember to check before every repair. Call 346-702-3825 or you can reach us online at foundationcheck.com.
Real estate investors, if you're not familiar with Quest IRA, let me tell you what you're missing. We've got free weekly educational classes, networking opportunities, and the ability to tap into trillions of dollars for your real estate investing deals. Come by our office.
Is Quest on the line yet?
As we
Yes, you just called.
all of our
Great.
educational
Who is it?
classes every Tuesday morning.
it's Anne-Marie.
and
Oh, great.
evening. For more information, call us at 1-855-FUN-IRAs or visit our website at questira.com.
Are you a realtor or seller that is concerned about the new TRID rules and closing on time?
Oh, man. I was having a tough time
Hernandez,
sleeping last
Senior
night because of the
Loan
new TRID
Officer at
rules.
Legacy Mutual Mortgage, and we
I
have
know.
mastered the 30-day close.
Man.
We close on time, accurately, and with tons of communication. You'll have a dedicated team of a coordinator and a contract-to-close associate. Give me a call today at 713-579-3611, and let's talk about how we can help you on your next transaction. NMLS 514497.
Hello, real estate
All right,
investors.
1 minute.
Do you
All
need
right.
a lender that moves fast at the speed of a jet to fund
All
your
right,
investment
all right.
properties? Jet Lending will help you purchase properties quickly with as little cash out of pocket as possible. Jet Lending also sets up a repair escrow fund to help you with repair costs. Jet Lending is your fast and friendly hard money source for first-time investors and seasoned professionals. Call 281-872-7800 or email us at info@jetlending.com.
Taxes. Just the sound of that word makes people cringe. At Anderson Advisors, we provide tax reduction through asset protection for real estate investors throughout the country. Our unique philosophy has CPAs, lawyers, bookkeepers, and estate planners with one common goal, helping you, the real estate investor. Check us out today at AndersonAdvisors.com. And don't forget to tell us you heard about us at Right Path Real Estate.
This is Business 1110.
All right, Tom, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, cool. Hot mics.
Hey, welcome back. Right Path Real Estate Radio, 713-785-1817. We talk about practical real estate investing here on the radio show. You can call in, ask questions about how do I find deals, how do I fund deals, how do I analyze deals. Back to the funding of deals. You know, money is the number one reason why people don't get started in real estate. Actually, it's if it's not number one, it's number two. I think if it runs a close neck and neck with fear. So fear and money are probably the neck and neck 1 and 2. So want to address further the money question with Anne-Marie, Quest IRA. That's questira.com. Well, Anne-Marie, welcome to the show. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. Thanks for having me on this morning.
Absolutely. So 855-FUN-IRAs is y'all's phone number. Tell me if I want to get started investing in real estate and I want to do it through my IRA, how do I get started doing that?
Yeah, it's really easy. So the way that Quest makes it different, you've probably heard that you can invest in some types of real estate. I'm sure people are familiar with like doing REITs in retirement accounts, but this is totally different. We're talking about using self-directed IRAs. We're talking about actually choosing your own investments in things like real estate, private companies, promissory notes, a whole bunch of private investments that you select. So you're really in control of your retirement account. And then you're still getting all those great tax benefits, the ones that you're familiar with IRAs that you may already have, except that with these, you're the one that's in control and choosing all the deals. So it's definitely, like you said, you know, you can just go out there, you find the deals. You don't have to have any fear. We kind of hold your hand through the whole thing, and you get to take advantage of all that tax-free or tax-deferred growth.
So you know what I love about y'all's organization is y'all really oftentimes put people together. Not that y'all are doing the matchmaking, so to speak, but y'all create an environment that is absolutely fantastic for networking. And so y'all have a networking education event once a week. Tell me about that.
Yeah, we do. Well, basically what we do is every Tuesday morning at our office at 9:30 a.m., we hold a class. It's about an hour long. We've got about 18 to 20 different classes that we rotate through. Some of them are great if you're brand new to this. If you've never heard about self-directed IRAs, we kind of have our what we call our 101 class. And then it goes up from there into much more complicated topics as far as taxation goes or specifics in real estate or notes, things like that. But those are free. They're every Tuesday at 9:30 in the morning at our Houston office, which is just over I-10 in Barker Cypress. And then afterward, what we allow is for everyone in the room to come up for about 30 seconds and introduce themselves. And if you have an investment, it gives you that time to talk about it. And, you know, we've got clients all over the country that are tuning in and watching this. We simulcast it live through Facebook and Zoom. So you can be, you know, even just by coming to this one class for an hour, you know, you can be reaching people all over the country that could potentially be lending you money or partnering with you, things like that. So we've definitely seen it happen in the comments section on Facebook.
Absolutely. Well, and what I realize is that some people look at investing in real estate is like gambling, and I'm like, no. There's a big difference between speculating and investing in real estate. Now, if you want to be a gambler, you can get involved with Quest IRA's casino night, right? That's the only kind of gambling I want to do with Quest IRA.
That was a good segue. I like that.
You like that?
Yeah. No, but we're having a casino night. It's this month. It's May 23rd. It's open to everyone. The best part of all is we're actually doing it as a fundraiser. You know, you can come out, you can gamble, have some good food and drinks, and network with everybody. We've got some great sponsors, including Right Path Real Estate and some other great ones in the industry. But the best part of all is tickets are $25. It's very affordable, and 20% of the profits are going to the Houston Area Parkinson's Society. We're kind of trying to give back. Quincy Long, the president and founder of Quest, he recently announced publicly that he has Parkinson's disease, and you know, we kind of just wanted to do something where we can have fun, we can still keep with that fun networking kind of vibe that we like, but we can also give back and, you know, show our support for him. So definitely, we'd love to have everybody come out to that. It'll be a great time, lots of fun.
I'm going to definitely be a part of that. Want to be playing some poker and maybe some blackjack at the casino night. The last time that I went to one of y'all's casino nights was the Dallas event. It was absolutely fantastic. And speaking of Dallas, I just flew in from Dallas this morning because I was part of the big super investor meeting, and y'all were part of that as well. And Dallas seems to have, you know, we've got a lot of focus and attention on growing the Dallas. Dallas doesn't have the same kind of vibe and community among the investor like Houston does. And so we're bringing the super investor meeting there, and y'all are getting ready to do an expo coming up this summer. Tell me about the expo you've got coming up.
Yeah, we're really excited about that. We've got a pretty large marketing staff all across Texas. So we participate across the country in about 650 events a year. Now, I would say about half of those are ones that we are actually hosting, and then the other half are ones that we've been invited to where we're sponsoring and we're coming out to speak and participate in that way. So kind of a natural progression since we've been doing all of these great events is that we wanted to hold our own trade show. So that's what we're doing. We're having a big expo in Dallas. It's August 25th and 26th of this year. And, you know, we do these events all the time, like I said, but this one is on a much, much larger scale. We've got people coming in from all over the country. We've got 30 speakers. We've got 30 different sponsors, and they're coming from as far as places like California. We've got people coming from like Virginia, Chicago. We've got people coming from all over the place to come and get that education. And, you know, it'll be mostly panels, which really makes it kind of more engaging and fun. I mean, you it's always enjoyable to see a few keynote speakers, but I really think the panels is where you can kind of get the most back because you're hearing people talking in a more personal way, and you get to ask your own questions and things like that. So we'd love to have everybody come out. We've got all the information on our website. It's questira.com.
Now, I also know that you do an event called the $1 Trillion Investment Mixer. I mean, $1 trillion, that's a lot of money. So explain what do you mean by $1 Trillion Investment Mixer?
Yeah, so a lot of people may not be aware, but there are actually $24 trillion with a T in retirement accounts in the U.S. It's the greatest source of America's wealth, but for the most part, Americans are investing it in things like the stock market, or they're investing in things like CDs or bonds, and things that are really not getting them all the way there for their retirement. So we've been doing for about 5 or 6 years now a mixer in Austin called the $1 Trillion Investment Mixer. We bring in guest speakers to come. We do lots of networking. We've got some food and drinks. It's a really good time, and we'll do some deal pitching there. And it's worked out so well in Austin that we wanted to bring it to our other territories. So we just started it in Houston and in Dallas. So in Houston, it's coming up. The first one is May 8th. It's a Tuesday night, and we're going to be doing a topic all about rebuilding Houston after Harvey. So we've got some great panelists coming in that have had a lot of experience, some of them just by doing investments with flooded homes, and then some of them, we actually have a couple guest speakers that will be there who their office, there are real estate investors are in the real estate community, and their actual office was flooded. So from like a personal experience as well, they'll be talking. So should be a really good event, definitely very informative, and something that a lot of people are interested in. So that's totally free. It's May 8th at 6:30 p.m. at our Houston office. And again, you can just check out questira.com or call us at 855-FUN-IRAs, and we'll make sure to get you all signed up for that free event.
How long does it take to get an IRA moved over from, let's say, I've left one company, I've got this IRA that I've left over there. How long would it take for me to move those funds into something that I could start investing in real estate, and y'all could keep me safe and secure on that?
Yeah. So it really only takes 24 hours to get the account set up. That part's real simple. We'll help you with that process, and it's a free service for us to help you get an existing account that you might have somewhere moved over. As far as setting the account up, like I said, that takes us 24 hours. Kind of the most lengthy part is getting the funds moved over. I estimate about 1 to 2 weeks kind of as an average, because we're really depending on the current company of how long they're going to take to send it over. But, I mean, from there, you're ready to go. You're ready to go out there, find a deal. Once you have the deal in mind and you submit all the paperwork, it only takes us 24 to 48 hours to process it. So it's really fast. In less than 1 to 2 days, your IRA can be owning this real estate, or maybe you're lending out money to a real estate investor, or you've got some type of private company or oil and gas or something like that you want to invest into. It really only takes about 48 hours to do it. So it's real easy, painless, and then you're on your way to making all those tax-free, or like I said, tax-deferred profits.
2 minutes.
Yeah, and just keep in mind, it's not just IRAs, it's not just self-directed IRAs, it's also self-directed Coverdales and HSAs. You've got a myriad of different accounts. If you want to learn all about all of those, you want to definitely go to questira.com, questira.com. 855-FUN-IRAs is their phone number. You ought to put down whatever you're doing right now. Go to questira.com. Go to the events tab and just look at all the events, whatever city you're in, Houston, Austin, Dallas, or even look at their Quest special events, because they do have a lot of national events that they're doing. They even have a Greek island cruise. So if you want to be able to ride off a cruise to the Greek islands, if you've ever, dreamed about going to the Greek islands, why not learn some things about real estate investing at the same time and be able to write it off on your taxes? Mm-hmm. What I love about Quest IRA is, lots of people know about self-directed IRAs, and they know that they can use self-directed IRAs to invest in real estate. What y'all do, there's a right way and a wrong way to do it, and y'all keep people from doing it the wrong way. I like that a lot. So, Anne-Marie, thanks for joining me today. It's been fun talking to you.
Thanks for having me.
All right, it's questira.com, 855-FUN-IRAs.
Mic's off.
All right.
Did you know that there are over $24 trillion in retirement
And Johnny's on
accounts
hold.
in the
All right,
US?
all right.
Imagine if you could use someone's IRA to fund all of your deals. Well, you can. Quest IRA is based locally here in Houston, Texas. At Quest IRA, we offer retirement accounts that can be used to invest in real estate, promissory notes, private entities, and much more. Many of our clients loan money from their IRAs to fund real estate deals all over the country. We don't sell any investments or give advice. However, we do hold free networking events,
I will be
weekly
right
educational
back.
classes, and free
Going right down the hall.
consultations with an IRA
All right, yeah.
specialist. For more information, visit our website at questira.com or call us at 1-855-FUN-IRAs. To tap into the $24 trillion in retirement accounts in the U.S., call Quest IRA at 1-855-FUN-IRAs or go to our website, questira.com.
Are you looking for an investor-friendly general contractor for your investment property? Then call Fast Track Remodeling at 832-742-9992 or reach us on the web at fasttrackremodeling.com.
Fast Track Remodeling specializes in turnkey remodeling of single-family investment properties. Whether it's a flip rehab or a rental rehab, we manage every aspect of a rehab from start to finish with a highly efficient, standardized process.
Over the last 6 years, Fast Track has completed over 700 projects, which has helped us to create our 3 keys to success. Use a detailed scope of work so that everything gets done, train and maintain quality crews so it gets done right, and complete the work in a proper order so it gets done fast.
No more managing it yourself, no more doing the work yourself. Fast Track Remodeling really does manage it all.
So give us a call today at 832-742-9992. Again, that's 832-742-9992, or reach us on the web at fasttrackremodeling.com.
Do you have cracks in your brick, doors that stick, or sheetrock that's coming apart? Then you may have foundation movement. Due to our expansive soils in the Houston area, it's probably not a question of if you have movement, but when. Call Foundation Check for a truly independent, unbiased foundation evaluation. Foundation Check has been in business since 2009 and has completed over 1,400 evaluations. We're not in the business of repairing foundations or selling you unnecessary peer work, but we are in the business of evaluating your foundation. Our product is designed for
90
house
seconds.
flippers, landlords, or even owner-occupied properties. Each of our files is reviewed by a licensed engineer. Remember to check before every repair. Call 346-702-3825. That's 346-702-3825. Or you can reach us online at foundationcheck.com. That's foundationcheck.com.
Time is money in a real estate deal. If your insurance company is slow or non-responsive, you could lose a deal like that. You need a quick turnaround on quotes or binders? The agency for that is Benchmark Insurance Group of Texas. The team at Benchmark understands the investor mindset. They know what you need and when you need it. We're here for you. Are you a rehabber, wholesaler, buy and hold, or flipper? Bundling your properties on a single policy will help save time and money. Benchmark has been in business for over 10 years, and we insure over 30,000 properties. Contact Benchmark about our exclusive investor package. Call us and let us show you what we can do for you at 281-569-4353. That's 281-569-4353. Or online at benchmarkbroker.com. That's benchmarkbroker.com. That's 281-569-4353. Or online at benchmarkbroker.com.
This is Business 1110.
All right, Tom, you ready?
I am ready.
All right, cool. Hot mics.
Hey, welcome back. Right Path Real Estate Radio, 713-785-1817. Joined live now via the call-in hotline, Mr. Johnny Hayes, affectionately called Mr. Johnny Cash. How are you this morning?
Tom. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Glad to hear you made it home safe. I saw you late last night up in Dallas.
Yep, made it home safely, got up early, and I'm on the road to my daughter's graduation for this weekend from college.
Wow, that's fantastic. She's an Alabama girl, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. So, I'd love to be able to say Roll Tide. However, being in the SEC, it's hard to love. It's hard to love Alabama. It's
right.
They're tough.
Especially me being a Mississippi State guy.
I know it. I know. Go Dogs, right? So, I'm excited about what's going on up in Dallas. I really am. I know we've got a lot of great things going on in Houston. What do you see going on in the Houston market? Because you see a ton of deals out there. So I want to touch on flood houses. I want to touch on what you see investors doing. Are they buying higher end houses? Are they buying lower end houses? You've really got a pulse on the marketplace because of how many deals y'all see. Where are you seeing the deals right now?
Well, right now the deals always that are 150 and under are always hot.
Yeah.
And I'd say maybe even up to 200. But we have seen a bigger amount of flood houses that are in that $300,000 to $400,000 range. Because Harvey was, he flooded everywhere.
Right.
He didn't go pick out one lower end neighborhood or one higher end. He went everywhere. So we're seeing probably in that range a lot of our investors are bringing us deals that are seasoned investors. Now, I don't recommend a brand new investor to go in and buy a $300,000 house that needs $85,000 in repairs to fix it because of it was flooded. That's a little bit, that may get them a little in over their head. But a lot of the seasoned investors have gone out and been able to buy these houses at a decent price, and they're bringing us the deals. But guess what? We're seeing just as many houses that didn't flood. So
right.
It's a good market out there. We're excited about the Houston market. And, God, what a meeting last night in Dallas.
Right.
It was awesome. We had a great crowd. We had a great response. More people coming up to me last night saying, hey, thank y'all so much for doing this. There's nothing like this in Dallas where y'all share what y'all have been successful at and how you do it. And share that with us where – it teaches us to where we can do this in this business and prosper as well.
So you said a couple of things in all of that. One is you said about half the deals that you're seeing investors bring to you right now are not flooded houses in the Houston market. Is that right?
Oh, that's correct. We have just as many non-flooded houses coming to us as we do flooded, which the flooded ones you got to be a little careful on. We still don't know what that market's going to be on the after. We're starting to see a lot of those that have been rehabbed and that have been put on the market and a few sales, but we don't have enough data yet to really know what we're, actually going to have to do.
Yeah, we've got one in the mid to high 4 range as a the future value that we're just. In fact, I'm doing the final walkthrough on the house tomorrow with Fast Track, and then it'll be staged next Tuesday, and then it'll go on the market. Photographs and all that. So by the end of next week, it'll be on the market, and I'm curious to see. It was purchased 3 years ago at $475. The folks decided, last summer around June that they wanted to sell the house, so they put the house out on the market for like $550, and I feel like that the agent kind of did them a disservice putting it out too high, and then they lowered the price to $535, and then they got an offer at like $500. So I felt like pre-flood probably worth $500, and I bought it off of a $425 valuation, but I don't think it's going to take that much of a hit. I'm looking for it really to go for somewhere between $465 and $475. But like you said, there's not been enough data yet to really see how's the market. Because what was amazing about a lot of these houses that happened in this particular area, they didn't really get flooded by the 55 inches of rain that we got. They got flooded when the reservoir filled up, and then they released so much water from the reservoir. They got zero water from the rain, which is amazing because they back right up to Buffalo Bayou.
Oh, and I agree because what we've seen, and it's a gut feel of ours, we've been in this business, almost 19 years, and we've been lending for over 14. But the deal is, we're not maybe 5-10% on some of these neighborhoods that was only a one-time flood, especially if it was from some of the releases.
Right.
But a good thing we've seen even in some of the higher end, we've got a couple of guys that have done the $500,000, $600,000, $700,000 houses or higher.
Right.
And they've gone in and been able to buy them at a good price. They fixed them up, and they're getting 2- and 3-year leases at $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a month because there's still need for housing out there, and these investors are going to hold it for those years, and then hopefully down the road, after one, some of those values may come back.
We went into this particular property with that as a potential exit strategy, just knowing that worst case scenario, if we're buying the house for like $220 and we're putting another $75 or $80 into it, that we're only $300,000 on a house that should be worth, you know, $450,000, $470,000, close to $500,000, but at $3,000 a month, or we could rent the house at it for $3,000 a month and hold on to it for 2 years.
Oh yeah.
And if you'd have told me, yeah, and if you'd have told me, you know, 2 years ago that we could be buying, you know, houses near Memorial for, you know, 60 cents on the dollar all in after repairs and everything, I'd have called you crazy.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
But the one key to these investors out there, and I like what you say, we're putting 60, 70, 80, 90 into these houses. Look, that's the biggest mistakes we're seeing with some investors, undervaluating their repairs. I have investors that are bringing me deals on $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 houses, and my repairs are $25,000.
Oh, there's no way.
Got 4 foot of water in it.
Yeah.
And we're letting these guys know, look, prices have gone up. Plus, you got to replace everything down there. So, $30 to $35 a square foot minimum, and then when you get in the higher end over $400 and $500, you're probably in the $40 to $45 a square foot.
Yeah, we're budgeting $40 a foot for the flooded floor, and if it needs updating on the second floor, because oftentimes you don't want to have a brand new first floor, we're saying $20 a foot oftentimes for the second floor, $40 a foot if it's a flip, and if it's a rental, it's $30 to $35 a foot, absolute minimum. And I agree with you. I see too many investors that are going out there, oh, it's just, and it's like, no, it's not a $20 a foot rehab if it's been flooded. It's definitely, you know, like, how can you can't do a 4 foot flooded house for $20 a foot. It's just not possible. It's got to be a minimum 35 for rentals.
And that's a key for investors out there to use people like Jet Lending that have the experience. You bring us the deals, we'll analyze those deals for you for free to make sure you're getting in a good deal, analyze what we think your repairs are, and if the numbers work, we're ready to move forward and close within 7 business days.
Okay, so I had a question come up to me last night, and I wanted to get your opinion on this. Brand new investor wants to get started, and he's asking me a point-blank question. Hey, how much money do I need to have to start a real estate investing business? What would you say to the new guy starting a real estate investing business today? How much money does he need to get started?
Well, depending on what he wants to do. Now, if he's wanting to immediately start coming in flipping houses, be honest with you, it depends on the price point of what he's trying to get into. I think a good starting point would be a minimum $30,000 to $50,000 to come in with it. So the key to this business is having funds and staying liquid while you're working on deals. That's what keeps you out of trouble. Now, if he wants to be a wholesaler and be able to come in and find some properties, you know, $10,000 to $15,000 or $20,000 may be enough with some other open credit lines, because we can go in and help fund him on those deals and help him find the buyers to flip those properties to, and he doesn't have to have much money out of pocket.
I agree with that. So I'm joined live with Johnny Hayes, Jet Lending. That's jetlending.com, 281-872-7800, 281-872-7800. They're your asset-based lender. You know what I love about real estate? It is a self-collateralizing asset. So it's not based as much as like a mortgage. They're going to look at your job history, your credit, you know, your ability to borrow, all of those kind of things. Here, those are glanced at, but it's not as important as what's the deal that you're bringing to the table. It's an asset-based loan. Talk to me a little bit more about that. Explain that to the new investor.
Okay. Well, what we do, Tom, is we're looking at the property. And most investors, if they're flipping, they should be buying somewhere around 65% of the after-repaired value less repairs. That would bring them at least a 20% return after buying, holding, and selling costs. Now, for the landlords, they may could pay a little bit more, but they're going to have better credit scores. Let's stick to the guy that just wants to buy, fix, and sell. Credit's not an issue. The key to that is having reserves, enough money to handle the loan during the time you're in it, and the key is getting your repairs done, and then we come in and reimburse, because we'll loan you based off of after-repaired value where you may not bring any money to closing. So here's a good rule of thumb. We ask our people if they're buying, fixing, and flipping, if they have about 6 months' worth of interest payments and a third of the repairs that job needs, that should be enough money for them to handle the job and hold it for at least 12 months. So that's a good It's not a rule of thumb, but that's what we kind of use. If they don't have that money, that doesn't mean we kill the deal like most conventional lenders, but that's a good guideline. If you have that, that should be enough to handle that deal.
So it's an almost automatic green light if you're bringing a deal that's 65 or 70% minus repairs, and then I've got 6 months worth of interest payments plus about a third of what the repair budget should be. So if it's a $60,000 repair, you need $20,000 plus 6 months of interest, and I should get a green light on that. Is that right?
You get a green light all day long. Now there is one key we do a little check to make sure there's nothing out there that would cause you not to be able to resell that property. We don't want to put you in a position that you get stuck and you can't get out of. That's the key. Hey, if we help you make money and make profit, you're going to come back and do more business with us.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, y'all are definitely the largest in the Houston market for a reason, and obviously expanding into Dallas and Austin, and we're excited to be a part of your growth and future success. So Johnny Hayes, jetlending.com, 281-872-7800. That's 281-872-7800. Give him a call. Thanks for being on the show, Johnny.
Thank you, Tom.
All right.
All right, have a good day.
Have a safe trip, man.
Mike's off.
All right, thanks.
Hi, Clint Coons here, attorney and avid real estate investor. You know, the greatest mistake real estate investors make is not understanding the potential liability that exists from owning real estate. At Anderson Business, Legal, and Tax Advisors, we specialize in protecting real estate investors in all 50 states. In addition to structuring your business for optimum protection, we provide guidance so you pay the least amount of taxes available under the law. We have 150 employees that range from lawyers to CPAs to estate planners and much more. Download our free ebook, The Invisible Investor Strategy, today at AndersonAdvisors.com or call for a free risk reduction analysis and financial blueprint at 800-706-4741. Anderson Business Advisors will help you keep more of what you earn. Call us today at 800-706-4741 and mention Right Path Real Estate.
Hello, real estate investors. Do you need a lender that moves fast at the speed of a jet to fund your investment properties? Jet Lending will help you purchase properties quickly with as little cash out of pocket as possible. Jet Lending also sets up a repair escrow fund to help you with repair costs. Jet Lending has originated over 2,000 loans in Texas, valued at over $250 million. Jet Lending will help you evaluate your deals for free and give you feedback on value, cost of repairs, and potential loan amount. Jet Lending is your fast and friendly hard money source for first-time investors and seasoned professionals. Call 281-872-7800 or email us at info@jetlending.com. Oh, and don't forget about our famous Third Wednesday Super Investor Networking Meeting. Lots of fun, lots of great real estate talk. We'll see you there.
Are you expecting to close accurately, on time, and with lots of communication on your home purchase? You've come to the right place. I'm Jennifer Hernandez, Senior Loan Officer with Legacy Mutual Mortgage. Our goal is to give our borrowers and referral partners an amazing experience during the loan process. My team believes in putting people and culture before results. Our company concentrates on building those teams who operate with structure, process, and recognition for going the extra mile for you. This way, we have the energy to make this your best home purchase ever. Give us a call today to find out the simple steps to get started. I'm Jennifer Hernandez, the Hernandez team at Legacy Mutual Mortgage. Jennifer.legacymutual.com or call 713-579-3611. Again, Jennifer.legacymutual.com. We can't wait to consult with you soon. NMLS 514497.
Equal Housing Opportunity Lender. NMLS 514497.
Are small returns getting in the way of your retirement plans? Why settle for mediocre
30
results?
seconds.
There's a better place
All right.
to invest. The experts agree. Single-family real estate is one of the best investments you can make. Find out how JB Fund Services offers a 9% preferred return and up to a 13% waterfall. Call us today at 281-915-0906 or visit our website, jbfundservices.com. That's 281-915-0906. This investment is offered to accredited investors.
You found or inherited a great investment property. Problem is, you don't know how much it's worth, or more importantly, what to do to maximize your investment while mitigating risk. This is exactly why we started Next Gen Appraisals. Next Gen is a group of appraisers specializing in investment real estate. We understand that investors aren't just looking for a number of what their property is worth, but a comprehensive analysis of the market. Give Next Gen a call at 713-346-9911 or check us out online at nextgenappraisals.com.
This is Business 1110.
All right, Tom, hot mics.
Hey, welcome back. Right Path Real Estate Radio. In my last couple of minutes, I want to tell you to go to rightpathrealestate.com. That's rightpathrealestate.com and register for our next weekend retreat. It is the last time we're doing a 3-day weekend retreat. It's our income to wealth and income in real estate workshop. It's Friday, May 18th. It's Saturday, May 19th, and Sunday, May 20th. It's a 3-day event from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And a lot of people ask, in fact, even last night, people were, what am I going to learn from that event? And the answer is, everything you need, you're going to learn everything you need to know to get started in investing in real estate. Whether you want to buy and hold, whether you want to buy, fix, and flip, whether you want to wholesale properties, you're going to learn how to do that the 18th, 19th, and 20th. Jason and I are going to open up our whole business and teach you everything that we do on a daily basis, how we find deals, all the marketing that's involved, whether you want to market with your money or whether you want to market with your time, and how we've quantified that. We know that it takes 40 to 60 hours of time if you're going to market your time to find a deal. We know it takes $3,000 to $5,000 in marketing if you're going to spend your money to market for deals. Now, does that mean you can spend, $300 and get a deal? We've known people that do that, but that's not sustainable as a number as you scale. So if you said, hey, I want to buy 3 houses a month, you need to know how much time that's going to take and how much money that's going to take. We talk about that at the weekend retreat. We talk about how do we determine the predicted future value. That's how we run our comps, how we analyze an individual property, and all the factors that go into what's that property going to be worth in the future. We also teach you how to analyze what the repair numbers are going to be. We teach you about all the cost of being in the real estate business. What's it cost me to sell a property? What's it cost me to hold a property? What are my construction costs? How do I know that I know these construction numbers? What if I don't have a background in construction? We teach you how to analyze all of those things in the weekend retreat. The weekend retreat is only $197. You need to email support@rightpathrealestate.com. We are running out of space right now. We're a little bit more than 2 weeks before the weekend retreat. It's 2 weeks from this Friday. If you want to get special pricing, email support@rightpathrealestate or go to rightpathrealestate.com and register. It just says learn more. You can register for the event right there. We also have on our website a property bus tour. We're taking people, investors. In fact, it's turning into a passive investor network bus tour. If people want to get started investing in buy and hold real estate, this week we're going to be taking investors to properties that are available to purchase on Saturday. We've got many properties going to be on the tour. They're going to be for sale. You say, but I can't find any good deals. They're going to be good deals on the bus tour. Income-producing properties. These are not going to be flip properties. These are going to be properties for people that want to be a buy and hold investor, people that want to learn how to run buy and hold investing as a business. If you want to learn all of those things and more, you need to be at our next weekend retreat. You need to go to rightpathrealestate.com right now. It is fascinating to me when I sit down and talk with people that have been involved in real estate for a long period of time, and they have a hodgepodge of investments as their portfolio. We want to teach people how to build a portfolio that will sustain you into retirement to whatever level of retirement that you want to have. Last night I was talking with a lot of investors and explaining that so many people focus on the vehicle that they want to get them from point A to point B. If I talk about actual vehicles, we've got planes, we've got cars, we've got boats, we've got trains. Those are the most common vehicles. We also have bicycles, right? It's your destination that determines what vehicle you should be taking. If you want to go to Miami, don't take a car, take a plane. If you want to go across town, don't take a plane, take a car. You're listening to Right Path Real Estate Radio. Jason will be in tomorrow with Investor Friday. You've been listening to Right Path Real Estate Radio. Go to rightpathrealestate.com. Thanks for listening, guys.
All right, Tom.